Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Welcome to the round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Sky high!
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Who's going to break the silence first?
Attends, j'ai mis sur le mode moderne là.
To fill up their super arc gauge. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Opts for the throw. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive gauge. Get some. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the
Merde, j'ai oublié ce détail.
Boots them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Smart play with the throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They've got the meter for a drive-in. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Special online rating match.
Ah, c'est mieux là. Ah, j'ai oublié de d'enlever le moderne là, c'est chez ça.
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Anticipates the overhead. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. All right, what's coming up next? Brushes off the impact. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now. It beats it up with a combo into super. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Trying to read each other here? Will we see a drive-in? KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Knockdown and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. A drive? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a overhead attack. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? You've got to be stars out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Jump knocks them out of the air. Curls them from above. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Amazing. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Grab hits them with a quick low kick. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound. Breaks the block with a throw. Lays down a whirlwind. That drive impact doesn't get through. The impact gets blocked. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is going to hurt. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Still scrapping for control of the space. A drive impact could end it all here. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sticks the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Throws them to negate the block. Jumps. Fires off the turnover. That's not gonna hit. Going on the offensive? Will we see a drive hit? The super doesn't hit. Player 1 counters with the knee jab. Nice read. Super clutch corner switch. A parry? Looking for a chance. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Torbalan. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Jumps in. Player 1 will look to apply closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff.
Rashid.
That was a clinic on how a solid...
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Welcome to the stream. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Nothing but air for the impact. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 has the life lead. The cross-up connects. What's the play here? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Oh, easy tag. Great work finding the opening. From up above. Throws them. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the KO! Player 2 hits them the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits them with a stop and bop. Got that. Will this super art connect? Goes for the super art? The jump in catches them. Anti-air drops. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Breaks the block with a throw. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Will we see a drive impact? Sure you can. What'll happen here? Hits him with a stop and bop. Jumps in. This can lead to some big damage. The throw missed. Oh my god, they just choked it up. They decided to take a breather to Rashid looking for something with these arms. Okay, nobody blinked. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. So, what's next? Genius read with that throw escape. Oh, they changed and whipped. They're wide open. Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws him down. Checks with a projectile. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes for an overhead. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Holds out with a block. Knockdown. Right read is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Reads their mind and techs a throw. Ends with a projectile. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Cracks the dome. Jumps in. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The jump in is denied. Lays down a whirlwind. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Going on the offensive. Jump. Smart play with the throw. Going in, you've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. The overhead denied. Shotugeki to the face. They've got all the throw connects. Amazing. Activate the star to get some help on the field. Rushes in. Any mistake here is gonna end with the process. Player one kick out of nowhere.
J'ai pas l'air super. Hein.
Into the final round tied up.
J'étais encore loin du compte. Hein.
Grind out the win. Ooh, does him dirty. Genius read with that throw escape. Bear connects with the throw. Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Jump! Oh my, the float tag! Oh, now that is a punishment!
Great Desert Storm!
Player two needs to take advantage, tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Overhead! Scuffle! What are they got? This can lead to some big damage. Player two has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Oh, away! A jump in? Anticipated that throw. Jump! The throw is denied. Jump! And hits them with a quick low kick. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Ah ouais, c'est pas ça.
Smart play with the throw. Jumps. Grabs him. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Projectile to try and change the situation. They trade. Got their eye on the air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Was looking for that jump attack. Okay, they trade hits. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. They block the overhead. This is gonna be bad news. KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Nice tech. Quick burn on the table. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Breaks the block with a throw. Full SA meters on deck. Hits them with a stop and block. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps in. Up for the quick burn. Barely blocks, connects with the throw. This can lead to some big damage. Sets up with the jump in. Crowns him from above. Lays down a whirlwind. They are not getting close to each other. Jump in with the flatline zone. Player one faced the giant and walked.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Knockdown. Was looking for that jump attack. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They trade. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump-in is denied. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to use the top for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Solid throw tech. Shoots off a fireball up close. Medium kick. From low heavy to goes for the jump in. Jumps, grabs and throws him away. A quick breather. Medium kick hit. Not much life difference. Player 1 will activate the star to get some help on the field. The super doesn't hit. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown and player, this is gonna hurt. Close range projectile.
Merde.
What'll happen here? Blocks it. Looking for a hole. Breaks it. Closing moments of the match. Finds the target. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Taps them on the dome. Player 1 can't use any grip. What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. From upstairs. Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets a chance with that jump in. Caught in the cross-up. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Long low attack hits. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block. Knockdown. Jumps in. Fires off a whirlwind. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Time's the only thing moving here. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Lays down a whirlwind. Trying to read each other here? Big, low, reaching heavy. The throw misses. Sneaks in above. Overdrive Hadouken. Each hit is so important here. A critical situation for both fighters. They've got the meter for a drive-in. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Holds out with the block. Okay, they trade hits. Sticks the jump in. Big throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both of them were ready for a throw. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Looking for a chance, charges forward. Blocks it. Smart play with the throw. Max SA gauges. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Jumps up, throws him. What'll happen here? Breaks the block with a throw. Rashid looking for something with Isara. Excellent read. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Knew the throw was coming. Knocked him out of the air. Neither fighter is showing any crowns him from above. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Il va me mettre des diamants, j'ai l'impression. Encore 2-3 parties, là, il va me mettre diamant, l'enfoiré. Je sais pas faire le poids. Hein.
comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. All right. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? All that effort for so little payoff.
Merde, j'ai raté.
Not shy with looking to plant him with a pile driver. Get some.
Putain, j'ai raté mon coup.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump-in is denied. Lays down a whirlwind. Projectile to try and change the situation. Jumps. Decides to meet them in the air. Big throws. A quick breather. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Fires off a whirlwind. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. What'll happen here? Song coming and goes for the Boris anti-air. Their life is hanging by a thread. And whip! They're wide open. This is gonna hurt. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. From low heavy to... Gets the jump in. The low kick connects. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Merde.
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Right knee opens up. Reads them. The big play does it.
Putain.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Double Larry
Je rate
now.
mon coup ou quoi là?
Jumps up. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Jumps in. What'll happen here? Grabs him.
Oui, il fait une roulade là.
For a chance. Lays down a whirlwind. Jumps. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Come upstairs. The bomb critical. What's gonna happen? Crystals on the bomb.
Come to me. Prepare for turbulence.
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 needs to use the threat of big-time whip. Connects with the throw. It'll be interesting to see how they decide. Sees the overhead coming. Oh, they changed sides to low. Oh, here we go. Throws them. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Getting up close and personal. Player 2. There's a burn.
Merde.
Okay, here we overhead, but it won't work. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can explore what a smart throw. What's next? Player 1. No! Stunned off the wall! Both avoiding the big mama jamma! Player 1 delivers the upset! That's one for the replays.
Quoi, je suis gold?
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Lays down a whirlwind. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throws them down. Takes a trip. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Reads them. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Throws them to negate the block. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both of them are low on health and are playing very cautiously right now. Lays down a whirlwind. Reads the command grab. Player 2 will have KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires off a whirlwind. Projectile to try and change the situation. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Song coming and goes for the burst and knockdown and player 1, they're going for the super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ah ouais, j'ai 9000, d'accord. Ça, c'est cool. Parce que j'avais trop gagné au début avec le perso, là. C'est pour ça qu'il m'a mis les diamants.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Je préfère commencer avec God quand même.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Jump in, finds the mark. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Throw whips. Throws him down. Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Grabs him. Taking stock. Sticks the jump. Uses the gauge for a shoot. Well aware of the life in meters. Really good decision making. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
Ah, j'étais bien parti.
Brings it all together. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Player just goes for it at this range. Going in. Grabs and throws him away.
Putain, pourquoi il fait ça là?
Grabbing it out up close. Knockdown and player 1 is on for the critical art. Here comes. So we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. They're low on both life and drive gauge right now. Turns out the low kick hits. This is gonna hurt. Player 2, will this super art do anything? No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Anti-air drops him. Ooh, does him dirty. Lays down a whirlwind. Shrugs that off. Player 1, solid anti-air. Throws him. What now? Whirlwind shot. Who will set the bait at this range? Barely connects with the throw. That corner is stuck, drives and back misses. Reads the jump in perfectly. In with the phalanx. Fights back with authority. What an impact. Squash. Scuff him. Starts with whirlwind. More fuel to the fire. Cook him up. A jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Throws that off. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Excellent block. Denies the jump in. Absolutely relentless. Great Desert Storm. So heavy out of nowhere. Player 1 reaches the win.
Il est parti vite fait.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Saw that low heavy coming. Trips him up. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Backs them into the corner. Was looking for that jump attack. Nails the anti-air. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game? Oh, burnout triggers! Player 2 is gonna in there! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks it. Who's going to start things off? Lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 has the life advantage. Okay, creating some space here. Manages to block the jump-in attack. What'll happen here?
Yeah.
Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Jumps. Goes for the jump-in. Fires off a whirlwind. They return to center stage. Going in. Denies the jump-in. The throw missed. Breaks the block with a throw. Low heavy. Player 1 adds a bit of OD spice. A real test of nerves here. That corner is starting to look. Can this drive bring them back? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. What now? Starts with whirlwind. Bumps up. Bumps while they're blinking. Close range projectile. They gotta dig down deep here. Doing some quick planning? The low drop finds the target. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Star down. Rashid's gonna throw. Flatline them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts with whirlwind. Ooh, it looks tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Player 2 drops below on gauge stock, but a good call to take that round. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Lays down a whirlwind. Gets the low. This is gonna hurt. Fades out the low kick. Jumps. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Low heavy. What a pair. Do we see a drive impact here? Are they going knockdown? Here comes the mix-up. Jump. Throws them. Okay, here we go. Turning it right up with a super. Are you kidding me? Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Il hésite là, il a vite quitté. Hein. Bon, moi aussi je vais quitter, tiens. Je vais quitter moi aussi.
Street Fighter 6.